Hi, it is a cold Tuesday morning after my weekend up in Lancaster, which it was a beautiful weekend. My God. It was perfect for the Renaissance Fair. Um, no rain at all. It wasn't cold. It was perfect. So it was great. It was fantastic. I didn't take as many pictures as I wanted to, but all well. Um, I'm being lazy on the count of it being cold. So I'm sitting around online. I have to fix my hair. Ugh. Yeah, I'm online watching Degrassi High from the 80s, yes. So I'm a dork. And covered up with my long sleeve and a small blanket. Um, yeah. But it was a fun weekend. A lot of eye candy up there. It's one of the great reasons about the Renaissance Fair in Lancaster. Is the eye candy. The actors and the other customers that are there. Oh my God, there are some gorgeous people there. And the performers, like the show performers, there's this show. This shirt is like bugging me. There we go. But yeah, there's this show called Barely Balanced. It's a trio. It's Dragon, Casey, and Cameron. Um, and I absolutely love Casey. She's this cute little girl, like really tiny, short and tiny, but she's fucking strong and flexible. And there's some positions they do in that show that I would not mind being in with her. That also goes with Cameron, because he is shorter than I like my guys. He's probably like 5'7". Um, but still, he's cute and he's funny and he's flexible and strong. Yeah. And then there's this other show, this performance show is called The Mud Pit. Um, or the Mud Masters, as they call themselves sometimes. I forget the guy's name. I always forget him. I've been going to this Renaissance Fair for like 7 years. Been going to their show every year. I can never remember his name for some reason. I don't know why. But he's pretty cute. I'm sure he'd be cuter when he cleans up. But he has mud and his hair's all messed up, and that's his character is like this. Like it's this crazy loopy person, but it's so hilarious that he's cute even when he's all looking all like craptastic. But he's hilarious. But those are my two favorite shows. I have to make a show. I have to view those every time. There's, of course, the guy who does the hypnotist and this comedy show and stuff. He's funny, but I have to make sure I can miss his show, no worries. But I have to make sure that I never miss Barely Balanced shows or the Mud Pit Gang shows. Those are my two favorite. Of course, there's walking around. You know, you this weekend that I went to was the pirate weekend, so there's pirates all around. And the guy who does Captain Jack Sparrow is freaking awesome. I mean, yeah, he's shorter than Johnny Depp and stuff, but like he looks like Captain Jack Sparrow. And his actions are just like how Captain Jack Sparrow would be and just everything. He's awesome. No one can replace this guy because he's fucking awesome at his role. Um, and the pirates. And oh my God. Oh, just shoot me now because they were giving up these swords. Like, there's this auction and raffle. They have to do this together. They're giving away, like, free swords and daggers. And then they were raffling around. They were raffling swords and daggers as well. Like, they would bring out, like, a dagger or a sword and say, oh, we'll start at £15, which is $15. And, you know, people are like, oh, 15, 20, 25, like, all that stuff. But as people are, like, bidding, they're bringing out more swords and daggers. So, this one time, by the time that it got done, was around like $400 for 10 swords and daggers. 10. 10. Do you know how much each one of those things are cost? And they only gave them out for 10 or for $400. They're probably worth over like 1,000 or maybe even over 1,000. But it's just, I wish I had money because, oh, in a heartbeat I would so fucking bid. But yeah, Justin and Darren were like making fun of me because like as they're like, oh, this is for $30 and it's a fucking like Excalibur type sword, and I'm like dying, and oh, they're like, what's the matter? I'm like, do you know how much they're worth? Really? And like, cause I'm not, of course, you all know that I'm not for violence at all. I am a hippie. But weaponry, just to look and just to like pet, like how beautiful they are, and how much work was done to make these things, cause they made them like how they made them in the medieval times. So, but yeah, I'm sorry, kind of distracted. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. But that is it for number 7 journal vlog for right now. Alrighty. Bye, guys.